Hi guys, we're back for a third time. The third disconnection tonight. It seems like that's just gonna be the case until I can figure out what's wrong. I don't know what this spike, this surge is, but I'm about to go insane because it is the worst thing that has happened in the last year of streaming. It has been miserable. Disconnecting, reconnecting, and I'm sorry for the VOD watchers out there because this is part 3, and if you missed what happened leading up to now, you have to go back and check out parts 1 and 2 to see the whole story. But here we are. Here we are. Don't know what's disconnecting, but I'm gonna look it up right now, actually. I'm just gonna Google this real quick. If you guys don't mind. I mean, I'm pretty sure the answer is always change servers. Keeps disconnecting. I don't know what to do. Just change servers. I've tried changing servers already like twice. I don't see a single search result from 2018. They're all from 2017 for some reason. So, I'm just gonna have to call Comcast. We're still streaming. Anyway, back to the game. Back to the video game. Sorry, guys. Nothing I can do about it. I guess I should just be grateful the internet doesn't actually die permanently. It just, like... It's like somebody went outside and, like, flipped the breaker that only talks to the internet, and then flips it back on before I can even notice. Either way. Hey! Try to keep in good spirits here. And push on! It's better than having the computer crash. It's better than having the internet die for the rest of the night. At least it's only a flip of a switch, but it's gonna make my VODs hell for the next, like, 2 months because there's gonna be about 30 more of them than there should be. I like the order. I like having every stream be a VOD, not 3 or more VODs. Ding-dong ditching on the internet, basically, is Pancake Man. Anyway, nothing, you didn't miss anything. We're right back where we were. Part 3. My Comcast was doing the same thing last month for like 2 days and then suddenly stopped. The thing I'm gonna have to do, maybe, is like play a multiplayer game.
New technology discovered.
You know what I'm saying? Play a multiplayer game and just see if it, because it would disconnect me from the multiplayer game too, or at least do a huge lag spike. If it's indeed Comcast. I'll definitely call them on Monday, which means tomorrow's stream is probably gonna have the same problems, unfortunately. No, that wasn't an invitation, Anthony. That was just... I was just saying, like, on my own time, I'll probably have to try a multiplayer game and see if it disconnects me. As a little test. Claim influence cost is 10% cheaper. War exhaustion. What about Comcast exhaustion? Can I make that 10% less? So wars are a little easier for us to declare now. Let's keep the game going. We're storing the science anyways. I think the only thing that makes sense here, probably more naval capacity. 42 months, that's fine. I want to keep upping my military and my navy anyway. We're making a reasonable amount of minerals. Speaking of, let's make those final 2 Stingray battleships. And then we will go to war once again. You can do ping in command prompt to watch if you lose packets. Yeah. It just happens very infrequently, Xylox. Very infrequently. Like, this one, how long have we been streaming before that? Like, at least 3 hours? So it waited 3 hours before happening again, which is... And when I started the stream, it happened in the first 5 minutes. I don't know. Anyway, Andreas is level 6 now. I don't know how high we can go. I think 6 may be the technical current highest. Here comes Tartarus. Ready to be a new world. We should have like 2 lobster pops on here. 3.
Another world.
Well, 2 plus 1 growing in, which makes sense. No, I don't want a power plant there. I want a mining network. Wrong thing. But I do want a few power plants, probably. And start clearing some additional science tiles. Our trade treaty for Aureliamore has run out, which means we will be hailed momentarily for another trade. What am I streaming tomorrow? We're gonna be playing Slay the Spire again tomorrow. Trying to climb the ladder of Ascension. We are on like Ascension 4 and 6, I think.
Online.
And we're gonna try and make it a little higher. I probably will do the daily tomorrow as well, because I did enjoy that the last couple of times that I did it, so that was pretty fun. All right, we've established a colony, and we have 7 out of 7 planets. Oh, because that's because this colony is inside of a sector, so I don't have to worry about it. They're already clearing stuff and building stuff, I think, which is exciting. Boiler Starbase has finished its construction queue, which means that our military force is as elite as it can be. Shellcrackers are at 21K. We have 20, almost, we have like 50, 52K, if I did my math right. It's kind of crazy. I know we have a building there. Look, there's a pop growing in right this second. Don't get in a hurry. Shellcrackers are all the way down there at the bottom. They're just keeping an eye, you know, keeping an eye on the hostile Vatnaka down there, just in case they get anything funny in their brain. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade this Star Fortress too while we can. Since I have time, that's where I want to spend my resources. Okay, it's gonna be up to the Claw and the Tide to kind of do this next war. Everybody's where they need to be. It's probably a good time to declare that war, so let's just get it now. Quick little raid. It'll probably be fast, right? We already have claims on them. Has it been long enough though? Wait, is this all Hadadeshi space? No, they're still at war, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Okay, so they are actively trying to take Skaroo right now as we speak. Hadadeshi have got this on lock, actually. I can't even, they might even take over the last 2 known and, get my science ships up here. No, get my construction ships up here ASAP then. Do you see what's happening? The Skanuri Consciousness only have 1, 2, 3 inhabited worlds, and guess who is right on top of those inhabited worlds? Yes, it's the Hadadeshi. If you guessed Hadadeshi, you guessed correctly. And if that is the case, then all of their territories are about to be released. I think that's their last world right there. Is there a world in Thabit? I think it's just this one in Skaroo. They have a defense army, so they're still waiting to occupy it. Are they literally doing it right now? They're wiggling around like they're not sure what to do. They don't really have enough of a transport fleet. Why are they just bouncing back and forth? It's kind of strange. Either way, I'm getting my construction ships up there. I can still declare my war. We have 18,000 fleet up here. That should be more than enough to take what I want. You are screwed, Etalyx. When you're not streaming, I would have Comcast send the refresh signal via their phone bot. Fira, I'm definitely gonna be trying all that stuff. I will do my best to try to erase this issue. I hate that I'm actually being, like, the Comcast curse was gonna bite eventually. I just was hoping I could be immune. Like, everyone just close your eyes. If you can't see Comcast, Comcast can't see you. Right, and they'll leave me alone. They'll leave me out of it. That was the hope. Hey Cyclone, thanks for subbing with Twitch Prime. Whether you just got here or you've been here since the stream actually started, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate the support. Didn't you just gain a level? I could have sworn that dude just gained a level, but I don't know. Who's building these? Am I building these? Maybe I am. I am forgetting things. How can I declare war when I can't click on their icon? Here they are. Yeah, it's been 10 years, so I can do my conquering claims. You have 11 claims? I don't remember claiming that many. but it's gonna be mostly... I don't know, it doesn't matter at this point. Neither of them can really hold their own against me. It'd be nice if I knew my claims from the get-go, so I remembered which ones. I guess I have to look at the claim screen. So we have Waltum, Aglycopus, Kraz, and I can't get to Hell's Maw, so we're gonna have to just ignore that one. So we will go to Kraz. We will go to Kraz first, then here, and that'll be enough around Sol. Meanwhile, down to the south, they have a few fleets, like maybe 10,000 in strength. Did I forget something? Yes, I did. Guys, I forgot to bring the claw over to fight the bad guys. So they're gonna get some easy victories while I'm wasting time jumping over. So I put the cart before the horse a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. You can kind of hold your own here at Inagor Station. Meanwhile, what's gonna happen here? They have a fleet of 2,400. They have a fleet of 6,600. So they have like 8,000 total, something like that, nothing crazy. Inagor can hold its own. Reador probably can't. It'll hurt them though at 3K. And Brachium is 2.1, so at least it'll give them a fight. Maybe they won't even attack me. Yeah, I'm definitely not building those. Like, I'm not crazy. I didn't build that. So why are you giving me a warning about something that I'm not doing? Am I doing that? Maybe I did. I don't know anymore. Maybe it's a ghost, guys. It's definitely a ghost, but people are moving in and that's okay. Okay, we're moving into Kraz right now. This should be a very fast war. We're just gonna leave it on fast speed and keep going to 2395 here in a second. Here come my troops. Very slowly. Admiral Disco Geek is leveled up to level 5. Awesome. Congrats, bud. Easy win on the defense platform. We'll take over Kraz. They can't even do anything about it. They literally can't get back to it. And then we'll take Aglycopus and Waltum. Cher is building them. You know, I think I could take on the Enigmatic Fortress now. I probably can, actually. We've almost doubled our strength since the last time. The negotiations are underway, appointing a new minister. You know what? I'm not gonna even look. I abstain. Congratulations. Congratulations! It has been long coming, but it's finally here. Clive Rip, previously the scientist on the water nymph, has become the next ruler of the Buttercrust people. You've been a cog in the machine for so long. You're 141 years old, Clive. And your traits are industrialist, 10% to all mineral production. Star bases are cheaper to upgrade. There you go, 141. It's amazing. Trade deal. 7,000 minerals from the Gagasi for 1 monthly Aurelium. That's an amazing 30 years. I see the catch. I don't care. Take it. I'll take the 7,000 now for 30 years. Have fun, Clive. Have fun, my bud. Take it easy, dude. So we're kind of just wanting to go to Dram, actually. We also want to go to Omicron Percy. I don't know if we want to do that first or last. Let's take them out first. Fleet combat, I'm sure that's nothing, so I wouldn't even worry about it. Hadadeshi have made peace with the Skunari consciousness. Let's see how the borders have shifted. Oh my goodness. They're about to be straight up eliminated. They didn't take Skaroo. I'm surprised they didn't claim it. I wish I could claim it. Can I claim it in the middle of a war? I may as well though, right? Because then I can, well, I want to take all these eventually too. So no, let's not claim it. Let's leave Skaroo all by its lonesome.
Technology discovered.
They won't know what to do. All right, infinite power plants. We can upgrade our arc emitter. We can get 5% energy credits across the board. Finally do hyper shields. Let's finally do hyper shields. Protect our ships, you know? Protect our people. Watch as the Scourge lights the galaxy aflame one by one. We haven't won any actual ship combat yet, so they're not really that scared. But we will. We're almost there. I don't know whether they'll move into attack or defend or what, but here we go, you know? They do have a teeny tiny baby fleet there. We may as well go in and stop them from respawning or whatever, so go ahead, guys. As if their homeworld wasn't bombed enough as it was, we're going in for a little extra beating. Who are you? Who is this guy going behind my back? You're going through ally territory right now. All right, I have to hunt down the 2.7K actually. They're going to like back cap me. So I changed my mind. We're going that way instead. So lame. It's 359 versus 332. Who's actually gonna win this little baby fight? You guys are just crying at each other. It's so embarrassing. So very embarrassing. Oh, hello. Now I see you. But you know what? Backup has arrived. Backup has now arrived. Good night, sweet prince. And the 342 made a grave mistake. I see you using my allies' territory to get to me. That ain't right. Normally, that would not be acceptable, but because the Haradhashi was just in a war with the Skanuri, they are allowed to transition through their territories for a certain length of time. He's still alive? I know, Bones, yeah. Clive and everyone else in our empire is part robot. So their lifespan is expended by like 50 years. Well, Haradhashi task force is over here. I guess they're heading home. They're just taking a little shortcut through my territory. They're bringing 15, 26, like 30K in forces here. And now we are in Dram. We just took Dram over and we're moving up and over. What is this? Okay, timeout. There's a lot of stuff happening on the screen right now. Migrating forest. The surface of Oasis, which is the pleasant vacations hotspot of the Empire. The surface of Oasis is covered in lush forest with massive tree analogs rising hundreds of meters into the air. Interestingly, our colonists have found that nearly all the flora is mobile to various degrees. Forests stretched for miles will slowly migrate to new areas richer in nutrients in a cycle that seems tied to Hobbit intervention. Unfortunately, this has seriously hampered the efforts to develop the colony's infrastructure. The migrating trees cut power lines while smashing our buildings and roads into rubble. Begin the migrating forests on Oasis chain. Special projects, study the planets and burn the migrating forests. Timeout, what? You what now? So I can either burn them or study them. Well, obviously we're scientists, we're gonna study them. Like that, this is a science colony. What do you think I'm gonna do? Another trade deal, 20 years of monthly Aurelium ore, which I have one to spare for. We only have 10K energy credits now, so this isn't such a bad offer. I'll take it. I'll take a little 4K energy credit buff. Meanwhile, the enemies are currently retreating into friendly territory, which is strange. We killed their corvettes, their raiders, their cruisers. We are now going to bombard Skana until you capitulate and accept me as your new overlord.
Research project concluded.
We have learned that the roaming forests on Oasis avoid certain regions that are home to colonies of a native pseudo-insect. These insects secrete a pheromone that can be used to steer the wandering trees away from population centers. Furthermore, the areas where the forests most frequently range have been closed off as nature reserves. Our biologists can learn much by studying this reserve from the neighboring regions. Excellent! Basically, we learned how to steer them away. Migrating forest modifier removed. Docile added. Wandering forest reserve added, improving research on neighboring tiles. Seems good, I guess. Where is it, though? Is it this one? Or this one? Where's the neighboring tiles that it's supposed to be fixing? I don't know, but either way, we have tile blockers we can clear. No reason not to. I don't see the bonus that I'm supposed to be seeing. Oh, Oh, it's this one. +3 society research to this tile. Can I make society on top and bottom also? Okay, that makes sense. It's the one that I can't move. I gotcha. Meanwhile, in the war score, we're kind of winning. Now, what do I need to do?
New technology
Demanding
discovered.
unoccupied systems. Well, I would be happy to occupy your systems. I would also be happy to build infinite mining network upgrades. As I research one of these two, probably Starbase upgrade cost and upgrade speed. 25% is quite significant in the grand scheme of things because Starbases take so long to go up. Hello, Lambda Project. Welcome to the 3rd stream today. Can you believe this guy streams 3 times in one day? Crazy. I know, it's insane. Maybe even 4. I think 4, actually, yeah. 4 sounds right. These guys aren't moving. They're like, you know, screw you. They're just resigned to their fate. Do you give up yet? No. But they want me to give 3,000 minerals for a research agreement. Are you crazy? Absolutely not. Okay, we have Ascension's End. What more do you need, man? Which systems am I claiming, though, right now? I've got Dram. I've got this one and this one. I'm not claiming Myram. What am I claiming, then? I've got all 3 of these. Like, what else can I do? Am I claiming Omicron? Yeah. I'm claiming Olberus. Am I claiming Etherius? I am. All right, so let's go up there then, if that's how it's gonna be. You're just gonna let me steamroll you into submission? That's fine. Look at how fast we go, by the way. I'll go on normal speed for reference. This is how fast we go with our new sublight. We're like 75% faster than normal, and we have tier 3 hyperlane or hyperspace FTL drives. So we, you know, boot up so much faster, and we get to the next area. We just, you know, cruise on through as fast as possible. Etalyx is educated. I do have a degree, but I don't remember anything. Late because of work. That's okay, Lambda. That is okay. That's why there's so many streams now. There's 5 streams a week, basically. You don't have to make it to all of them. Yes, Mr. Tubbs, we will fight the enigmatic fortress again at the end of the stream. That is the plan. Because we might even be able to handle them this time. All right, what else is there to conquer? Demanding surrender, unoccupied systems 150. All right, I'm just gonna... Let me look at claims one more time. Yes, I am claiming just this one. And Omicron Percy. So I'm gonna go here, then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna return. After I unpause, I'm gonna go all the way to Jerope, which sounds a lot like a Jerope that I have, which basically the same colony. Then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna systematically wipe out each of your strong fleets. And then see if you're ready to give up. Or you could just give them up now and save the lives of your people. Up to you. Degree in what? I have a degree in electronic media production. Which is originally, when I went to college, I wanted to do like commercials, advertisements. I wanted to just work with cameras, really. Anything that worked with cameras was good. And, I know, of course I wanted to make movies or TV shows like everybody else does. But then once I realized that wasn't really feasible, I just took my quote-unquote editing skills or whatever I learned and applied it to making videos, editing videos. So it was a relevant skill set. Wish I had learned some more like 3D stuff. Like, unfortunately, when I graduated, it was right around the time where the like, you know, the Adobe Suite was starting to become the standard instead of Apple. Like at the time, Final Cut was like the editing software, and then like less than 5 years after I left, it was all about Adobe. Missed out on good After Effects classes, unfortunately, but oh well. Our governor on Tartarus has been found dead. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh at that. This is not a laughing matter. The perpetrator was caught trying to make an escape. An assassin sent by the Zweifon Republican Dominion. Excuse me. You like me. This disrespectful act of aggression can only be the beginning. Am I not trying to join your federation? Why am I being betrayed by my federation right now? We're supposed to be very staunch allies. Also, I could squash you like a bug, Zweifon. Keep the assassin as an information source, gain 125 influence, or spend 50 influence. Execute the assassin to display our superiority. Worried administration modifier added, giving the following effects. Leaderships are more expensive. Iron rule. Edicts are cheaper. Army morale's better. Didn't they guarantee independence for the High Kingdom? Let's take a look. Where is guarantee independence? I don't think they did. That was a different one. They have no good relations with them. I'm not sure why they would try to assassinate me. I mean, display dominance is the funny one. Show them who runs. That's true. Their federation is kind of crappy. Let's be completely real. I'm gonna execute the assassin to display our dominance. Leaders are more expensive, but who cares? We get better edict cost, better army morale. Take that. I'll show you who's boss. They did actually kill a guy, so it is justice. Like, kill eye for an eye, right? He killed the governor. But wait a second. Does that mean one of our leaders is dead? Or no? Let's take a look at our planets and sectors. No, you guys are still good. I had to double check though. Wait a second. Yes, they did. Who did they kill? Which lobster did they kill? Is that an event without mods? Yeah. This is vanilla, man. Which governor did they just obliterate? Can I see list of like dead leaders? That was my core sector governor. The governor of all of our core sectors systems. Yeah, I see it, Gray Fox. I see it. But like, who was it? Who was the governor of the core worlds? I don't know, but I gotta recruit somebody else now, and they're like 300 energy, but that's okay. This is just outrageous. Do I want lifespan increase? Another 25 years. No, I want intellectual for sure. They burned all the records of his existence. It was definitely someone from chat. I just don't remember who. But yeah, we're doing Governor Kapik. Look at all the penguins. What's up with all the penguins? Trying to show their superiority right now. We'll give a penguin a chance at being governor, you know? This is our very first penguin governor. Interesting. That would also make sense to, if we're gonna have plus research, we need to modify our sector. Specifically, the laboratory sector needs to be changed because like, Zimpak needs to be in the core worlds, but we're gonna give it Reador. So laboratory kind of doesn't make sense anymore. I'm gonna give him all of these back here actually. So now I have my 7 out of 7 correct still. Excellent. So I want Zimpak to be in the core worlds because he's gonna get the bonus of that plus 10%. Because they do a lot of research here. A lot of research. Now, we are negative on energy because of those swaps, but it's still going to be worth it. Only have 215 influence. We have 13,000 minerals. Where did all those come from? I don't know. What I do know is let's make a couple more battleships, I think. 2 stingrays. Actually, let's just do 4 stingrays. Battleships are going to be imperative, I think, to our continuing space dominance. First penguin governor loves research. Who'd have thought, you know? No, someone will have to go back and look. Last time I opened the planet sector. I trust one of you to do that later. Find out who the governor was. That is your mission. Someone who's dedicated in chat. Now, unfortunately, they come back as level 1. That's probably why we're negative. You got a ton in 30-year trade. I did, but I don't know if that was everything. Either way, I want to look at planets and sectors and see how much. 19,000 energy credit stockpile. I mean, let's just take more. Let's take 75%, and I want to take 75% of your minerals since you have 8K. Ditto here. So we have plus 56 energy credits. I'm taking a majority. You guys have a wonderful stockpile. What else do you need it for? I come back, I give back, I help out your places too, okay? Am I still in war? I absolutely am. Where are my warriors, though? Slowly making their way downtown. Everyone up here has been dealt with as much as possible. Tartarus was the planet, yeah, but it was the core worlds. He just happened to be based on Tartarus. The dude was not named Tartarus. It was definitely someone named after someone in chat. I just don't know who. Anyway, I'm on to you guys. I'm about to get a vendetta going. Where are they even located, those little chumps? The Zuifan. And your pretend federation. I'm gonna make my own federation, you'll see. You guys are huge. But you have, like, bad military capacity. They're inferior, pathetic fleet power, inferior naval capacity. What's up with that? You have this much real estate? Oh, you just look like, you have the same color as Takashi, which is crazy. Like, this is even the same border color. The same background and border. That should not happen, because that looks like one, I guess they're in a coalition. That makes sense. Never mind, I'm stupid. Don't ignore me. I need to turn off unions, then I would be able to see them. Because they're a federation, they count as one. I understand. I forgot about map modes for a second. Rip. Have you taken Seoul? I have, Jay Livingston. It is now mine. Speaking of mine, this is mine. And you know what else is gonna be mine? This is gonna be mine. Wait a second, is the war over? Why do I, oh, they're using some kind of FTL. Well, let's go to Neborthar instead then. They're using like an FTL inhibitor apparently. Were there humans? No, there were no humans on it in this game. Name the new governor, good idea. I'm just scared, I don't want to get too attached to Kabik. Mr. Noob, weren't you already in the game? Yeah, you were in the game already, damn noob. So, sorry. Someone else, please. Comrade Bandit. Yeah, Noob is already my, like, leading admiral right now. 88 years old. Are you a synth? I doubt it. You're gonna die. We're gonna replace you with a synth. That's kind of funny, though. Everyone around you is a robot, except for you. But he's so young. Let's go back to fastest, just to make these teleporters happen faster. We're down to negative 98, a couple of space battle wins, and we will have this in the bag. That's really all we're waiting on right now, is they try and reinforce, but they're not gonna be able to. I will bombard Neborthar, your capital, if I have to. So you better just give up. Let's at least try to enjoy a battle. You know, even if it is a crushing, let's have a nice, good, clean, cinematic battle, because you know why? We do have our 2 newest battleships on display here. we haven't really gotten to watch them in action. It's these two on the side. They do have an electricity weapon at the front. That's why they have the little gap there. So we're gonna follow these guys around. I don't want to do normal, that's too much. Let's do slowest because I like being able to see everything in detail, right? Why do we need more cruisers? I don't really know when to use cruisers. I've got 4. 4 cruisers, 4 battleships. I don't know, that seems reasonable to me. Oh my, I'm so honored. Hey, congrats, comrade. Thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing our company. This is too slow. Yes, okay, listen, we'll go cinematic when the fight actually starts, okay? I'll go normal for now. I forgot how far away they were. Here we go, now we're going to slowest. Because we actually see the artillery doing its thing. That is the electric gun. That is the X slot. Look at the carriers distributing the new strike fighters too. Now the gun's on top. That looks so cool. Look at the big boy guns too. Woo, look at that thing. Show me some more of that. Going, following all the way in. Hitting the station, or missing. That's fine too. That's fine too. That is some nice zap range. Yes, it is. So just a reminder what we're doing here. Specifically with the Stingray class, the kinetic battery is the one we just watched, or maybe it's the large plasma. We have the large plasma, kinetic battery, and the arc emitter, which is yet to be upgraded. But anyway, 6.6K is the enemy fleet, and they are just now getting into range. Purple lasers are coming from their ships in the background. They're little meteor-looking cruisers. We fight them so frequently. So many strike craft should be launching at all times. And we're about to, do we have level 3? I think we have level 3 strike craft. Let's check it out. Yes, advanced strike craft, rank 3, 100% shield penetration, 50% armor penetration, crazy accuracy, tracking, hull points, shields, and evasion. 80% evasion's insane. Hopefully they're doing damage. Go back to slow. A little bit more chaos there. Let's take a look at like how the fight's going for us. We've done 14,000 damage to hull. They've done 3,500. We're hitting them 65% of the time. This has gone up, thankfully. It used to be like 40 when we had too many torpedoes, I think. Speaking of torpedoes, going all the way back to the station by the looks of things. Get some good strikes there. They only have 1 hull. How do you have 1 hull point left? I guess it's dead. I guess that means it's dead. Look at our little Gatling guys. I didn't know we had Gatling guns. What is that type of weapon? Those are supposed to be the ones that get in close and shoot the enemy little frigates and stuff, you know? That's exactly what's happening too. These are our carriers, so they're defending the carriers with some smaller class weapons, which are good at taking out these little outriders. Excellent. We lost 2 corvettes in the fray, which is acceptable, I guess. We'll make some more to replace them, but they lost significantly more than we did. Speaking of, let's go ahead and queue those up now. I don't know what kind they were. They're probably hush puppies. I'll just make 2 hush puppies, 2 missile boats. But speaking of missile boats, I want to see if we're using the best missiles. Yeah, Devastator torpedoes. Comparatively, they go from average damage of 16 to 21. Their tracking is still 10%. Range is the same, but the missile is stronger. Extra hull. It doesn't have evasion. Retargeting range is the same, but it's just a bigger explosion, which, you know, what else do you want? What else do you really want? All right, I am now at your capital, buddy. You gonna take that line down? You gonna let me just run rampant? What are you doing over here? Who's this chump? Well, attention, there is someone who wants to say hello. They still don't want to Demanding unoccupied systems. You're gonna make me go to every single one, aren't you? Fine, that's how it's gonna be. I'll take the Omicron with these guys way out here. That's how it's gonna be, huh? Where is my other claim? I don't even know what I have a claim on right now. I guess I just look at the side. Ascension's End, which we have. Dram, Omicron's the only one I don't have. Olbers, check, check. Just going down the checklist, guys. Hell's Maw, listen, I can't get to that. It's impossible. Jerope I have, Irtheus I have. How can I make them capitulate? Zap, zap, zap. Those carriers look really cool. Yeah, the carriers do. I like using them, it's really fun. Stellaris battles are beautiful to look at. Man, I guess we can go kick their butt in the next system over. Because I think they just teleported away. What do you guys have here? You have a bunch of red, but really like nothing that scares me at all. So, I'm coming for you. Basically, before you're healing up, I see you there, trying to heal what's left of your fleet. That is unacceptable. Hi. We have an active buildings in rubies. We have a lot of buildings to upgrade. We have 8,000 credits. So here's what I'm gonna do, minerals rather. I'm gonna go upgrade every single minerals because we just got the tier 5. No, we just got tier 4 and tier 5. So we're about to see our economy boom. I don't need energy right now, so we'll do energy second. Minerals only. Significant upgrades happening right now. Even at the expense of everything else, that's okay. Tartarus is the newest planet, so with the one we're gonna ignore. The woke bots don't really produce minerals. This is all science here. The bisque is mostly energy. Rubies should have a handful. And Sol is filling in nicely. The penguins are kind of starting to take over. I guess you guys have probably noticed that, but they are everywhere right now. I may have missed one or two, but we've got the majority. We'll come back and pick up the pieces later. You're gonna see that 189 start skyrocketing to like over 200 here shortly. Look at them scatter. They're like cockroaches, man. We'll do this fight on also like slow speed. It's just so pretty. We didn't get to heal after that fight, so hopefully this is okay. But look at how many we were just taking down instantaneously. This is all enemy ships right here that are crashing. 3, 4, 5. We just come through in a blaze, man. They do have a lot of defense platforms here. This is a 2K strength outpost. But we are like encircling them, doing this little maneuver. Did you see those rockets, those little plasma throwers get launched? Trying to go through the shields. There's a strike craft. Ooh, that looks sick. Strike craft just rolled through. Look at all of them. There's so many strike craft. Lasers, if you see a red laser, that is one of our fighters, or one of our strikes doing work. We've gotten through. Look at all of them in unison right now, though. That is awesome. There's still more? Yeah, they're transport ships. Like 2 squads of transport ships just trying to scramble and get away. Our trade treaty is timed out. We didn't really have anything that we're missing from that, so this is okay. Dodging and weaving as best they can. We lost 4 destroyers in that fight. I guess there was more than I thought there was, or maybe it was just we were weak from the last fight. I'm not sure which ones we lost. Let's find out what we got. We have 3 jumbo shrimps and 3 big reds. So let's make maybe 3 of each back home at Friar Station. I know it's a lot of ships and we're spending a lot of money, but we need to keep buffing the military. That was a nice laser light show, it was. Are you guys ready to give in now? Still no. It's because we don't have like one system that we're technically claiming. But we have more than decimated the enemy numbers. Taking out all of their defense platforms. Maybe if we're lucky, then this platform is gonna have It does have a shipyard. So all of my ships get to repair back to full because their armor is gone now. Excellent. Governor Comrade Bandit, you've leveled up. Congrats. You have a long way to go. And Golden Fishy's now a full rank 6-star out of 6-star Admiral. Congrats on your final promotion. You did good. Meanwhile, wasn't I sending these guys all the way over to Omicron? Where is my squadron? Here's the tidal wave heading up to Omicron now. I kind of have to hunt the rest of these chumps down because they're going to try and take the systems, like back cap them from me, but they're going to do so very unsuccessfully. Because like if they get even close to this 557, it may actually kill them by itself. Which is pretty embarrassing. They don't have the strength. And the claw has just fully repaired. I think that they're not strong enough to do it. Because like they're trying, and I just had a fleet combat status that ended up not doing anything. I think it killed the enemy. Made them retreat, actually.
Online.
Surface construction complete, so we go from here.
New technology
We have an
discovered.
empty food space. I've been clearing some tiles without really looking to see what we're doing with them. Let's just keep going down crazy mineral production. And after that, we can continue down energy. We still don't need this many food places, so I'm gonna replace this with yet another, maybe a mineral processing plant would actually be worth it here. I think we get a bonus from that anyways. Naval capacity plus 30. Good news, because I've been cranking out ships like crazy. They're really kind of throwing the same options at me, and some of them are like really cheap. So I might just have to take them just to get them out of the way. That takes 4 months, that's nothing. All right, the penguins are taking over, but you know what? They're good penguins, they're good dudes. They've been around the longest. They were servile for a long time. We kind of freed them, we liberated them, and they've taken their freedom. They're taken to the next level. This game looks like so much to handle. King Leaf, let me help you there. Turn off the numbers so it doesn't look quite so crazy. But it's just one of those things where, since this game's like 30, 40 hours into a game right now, it's gonna look just way too much. But like at the beginning of a new game, it's really easy to get into because you only have one system like this. I started here, and then you just expand one at a time, one at a time, one at a time. And then 30 hours later, next thing you know, you're the crustacean nation trying to make your claim on the galaxy. So yeah, there's a lot of depth to it, but it's super easy to get into at the start of a new game. There's a lot of terms that you might have to learn or look up, like what does happiness do? Why do I need it? Why do I care? What's habitability? That kind of thing. But the tutorials really do a great job. And yes, I am playing on a huge map. It is worth noting there were smaller maps available. I purposefully picked a map that had a lot of enemies to make things more interesting. So that's kind of my bad. Didn't think about that. But either way, it's really easy to get into. You just take my word for it. Gene modification points. Modify the genetic traits of a species within our empire. Sounds good. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I do, sure. No, we can't do that because we are robots. Never mind. I forgot that does not really coexist. Let's just finally remove those tile blockers at long last.
Construction online.
Why do we need happiness, Tree Sniper? You know, why do we need happiness? Nobody knows. Starbase has finished its construction queue, so we have another fleet just chilling here. That fleet by itself is 6.2K. Let's reinforce the claw, because those are the ones we've been building to try to you know, take the load off, and then we'll have Omicron Percy. Diplomatic offer. For 1 terraforming liquid, we'll get a little boost of 2,400 minerals for 10 years. Sure. They keep buying it every 10 years. I'm down. I feel it. Will you guys accept surrender
New
yet?
technology
No.
discovered.
If I do status quo, I still get 9 systems, which is fine, but I'd rather unconditional surrender because I'm very greedy.
Construction online.
All right, star bases are now 15% cheaper to upgrade, and they go 25% faster. It's time to do Durasteel armor at long last. That just goes on every single ship and every single fleet. It's worth it, guys. Don't mind me, I'm just pushing buttons here. I want to make even more minerals, so just keep going down the mining networks. I'm clearing some tiles. I'm gonna squish some other materials. We have a lot of science going right now, and there's not too much that I think is imperative to research. But I will do a little bit of science. Also here, because there's a science tile. I'm sorry I'm going so fast if you're new. It's at this point now where we're just we got so many systems and so many, you know, surfaces to try to upgrade that it's hard for me to explain everything. I'm clicking the yellow arrow because it makes the building here better. You know, like that's the easiest one. This is making science for us. And we have a lot of science going in, like hundreds and hundreds of science. So we're just mass upgrading to try to increase all of our science. These are all scientist outposts. And we're also gonna need some energy after the fact. So I'm just upgrading every single building as it becomes available. In short. Okay. Let's keep going, because I think we're about to take Omicron Percy, then we'll be one step closer to finishing this fight. I'm gonna have the Claw just go try and murder these people one more time. This is their home base. They think they're safe here. I'm gonna show them they're wrong. And then I won't have to worry about them anymore. Wormhole device? Yeah, let's go ahead and make the wormhole thing with the minerals. We have 5,800. I would like to get 200 first. Oops. This is gonna be a very quick fight. I'll do it on normal. Our 12.6K. Mostly coming from battleships. We really don't have that many destroyers or corvettes at this point. But they're all transport ships. That's why they're just circling around nervously. These are not combat ships. They have armies on board. They just got caught out of place where they weren't supposed to be. And now we're gonna bombard their homeworld as soon as this fight is over. But every time we win a new duel, right? Every time we, ooh, wait a second, that's a 1.7K military installation. Are our battleships by themselves gonna be enough? Let's find out. This is gonna be kind of interesting on its own, actually. Because they're already in fleet combat from this far away, because that's how far they can shoot. Hey, tile blockers, we can now destroy massive glaciers to build stuff there if we want. What is better? What is good? None of these are good. These are all very cheap and easy to research. Let's just do energy siphon because it's 4 months. Just keep doing the fast stuff. Why not synthetic robots? We do have synthetics. We have artificial penguins, which has got to count for something, right? All right, how are we doing? Our armor is very low because they're going straight through the shields. What if they just blow me up straight away? I'm curious how 2 battleships will fare. They're dipping into the hull now, which is scary. Etalyx is just throwing away battleships right now. No, I think we have them under control. There, yeah, we blew them up. So, they were capable. Took a little beating. One of our battleships got all armor destroyed and half hull points. But they did it, by golly. And that's a full-on victory against the Scanuri consciousness. The best possible outcome. Watch as my borders expand. We surround the Gonvius Reavers. We've gotten some new territories up here. The last Scanuri outpost is here in Skaru, plus these little 5 systems, nothing chump change. The High Kingdom has shrunken. The Low Kingdom is more efficient or more accurate. Blew up all their transport ships. Another war victory. We're trying to eliminate them a little at a time. Look at my negative 130 energy credits, though. That's so crazy. Hey, Sir Headcrab, how are you doing? Give them an admiral? No, I was gonna put them in with another fleet. I just didn't know exactly which one to do. We got 4 battleships, 4, and then the Deluge is going to join up with the Claw. So we'll send the tidal wave to go join up with the Shellcrackers in the south, probably. Or maybe with the Red Tide, because they're 18.4K instead of 20.9. They'll go find them. They'll head to the destination. So we're gonna go to the nearest outpost to repair. Whoops, I just told them what to do. I just made you disobey a direct order. Whoops. How much longer till you crush Gerard? Well, I want to keep going. We're almost at 2,400. That's kind of where I've been aiming for. And then after that, who knows what's going to happen. So I want to try and see an end-game crisis tonight, which is why we're going to cruise on fastest for a little while. Who? Pirate fleet in range.
Construction online.
I don't think there's much they can do. They only have 2,000 firepower. Let's get our fleet back to Seoul, where it belongs. The tank construction queue has completed. We've got tier 4 mining networks across the board, and then we can go one step higher to tier 5, which the trade-off here is they consume more energy, which we're very short on, but they produce an extra mineral, which doesn't sound like much, but it's every single month, and it does make a difference. So I'm willing to dip into our reserves right now, and then upgrade the energy producers afterward. Ditto here, but except here, we just go straight to the energy. And last but not least, Sol, aka Earth, which is currently being operated mostly by synthetic slaves. Sorry guys, but we did create you, and now I get to boss you around. Okay, that's how it works. If you wanted to boss me around, then you should have made me. So once all my fleets get back to where they want to go, we're not going to have such a big energy credits problem. Let's take another save here for victory. I want to do question marks, but I couldn't do question marks. It wouldn't let me. Now turn on your allies? It's too early for that. We got to finish off the High Kingdom. We got to finish off the Gonvius Reavers and the Scanuri. We can just sweep in and take the Gonvius at this point. They have 12,000 fleet, not bad. But I've got a 18,000 just kind of right on their borders. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a quick pee break, but I want to keep playing because we're almost at the grand year. So, congrats, Comrade Bandit. I'm gonna leave the game actually going this time. Since we're not in war, I think I've taken care of pretty much everything. We should be going to star bases that do feature crew quarters. We're not gonna run out of anything anytime soon. Yeah, everyone's where they're supposed to be. All right, just give me a quick second. I'm gonna leave it at this view. Back in just a moment. It's empty. You know what I'm saying? So, hang tight. But I am gonna leave the game unpaused for you. Be back in just a moment. We'll do it on fast. Yeah, in before huge crisis right here. Give me a minute.
New technology discovered. Construction online.